Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be choosing owners for my newest horses. Basically, a couple of months ago I did a video of choosing new owners for my horses. So all these horses have owners, but these ones are the horses that came after that. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, starting off with Little Milkshake. Milkshake is a Knapstrapper foal, and honestly his owner will just be the same as his mom's owner. After Milkshake we have Timbit. Timbit is a super tiny Falabella gelding, and he's going to be a school horse. A school horse is just a horse used in lessons, or like a pony for lessons. So Mr. Timbit will be a lesson pony. Next we have Esmeralda. Esmeralda is the Hanoverian foal, and she will belong to whoever her mom's owner will be. Next we have Ghost. Ghost is the Mustang stallion, and his owner is going to be Ellie. Next we have Moonlight. Moonlight is going to be a school horse, but he is half owned by these three girls. Basically, Moonlight is a pretty young horse that came in, and he's a school horse, but he's one of the higher leveled school horses. So he is currently training with Sarah, Alea, and Stacy. And the disciplines they're doing is cross country, show jumping, and dressage. So hopefully one day Moonlight is going to be a great eventing horse. By the way, Moonlight is the thoroughbred stallion. Then we have Confetti. Confetti is a Knapstrapper mare, and her owner is going to be Leah. Then we have Paris, and again, Paris is going to belong to whoever her mother belongs to. Paris is a magazine exclusive thoroughbred filly. Next we have Vanilla. Vanilla is a Oldenburg mare. Vanilla is half a school horse because she is used only with very advanced riders, but she's also a very young mare here for training. Then we have Classic. Classic is a Lopizzaner gelding, and he is owned by Brianna. Then we have Iris. Iris is also owned by Brianna. Then we have Winter. Funny story with Winter. First, I bought this horse and I decided to name her Orchid because it just suits her so well. Then a couple weeks later, or months later, I don't remember, I got this horse and I was like, Orchid is the perfect name for her. And guess what? I literally forgot that I already had a horse named Orchid. So I named her Orchid. A couple of weeks later I realized, and I was like, why do I have two orchids? And then I didn't find another name for her. And I was like, okay, you could be named Winter. So we're just going to switch up the things. So now this is Winter. And like most draft horses I have, Winter is owned by our local farmers. By the way, Winter is the Shire mare. After Winter, we have Orchid. Orchid is the gorgeous Trackner mare, and her owner is Leah. Next, we have a Jewel. Jewel is the stunning Percheron mare, and of course, her owner is Chloe. Then Mr. Blizzard is up. Blizzard, honestly, I haven't thought about him yet. I feel like he could be like a school pony, but at the same time, I thought he could also be Lucy's second or third little pony. I don't know how many ponies she's got. Lucy already owns Hunter, so I kind of don't want to give her like this many ponies, but at the same time, I do want her to have other ponies too. So we can just say that this boy is a school horse and he is currently leased by Lucy. Then we have Magic, and let's do Stella and Millie as well. This is Magic, the beautiful Percheron stallion. This is Stella, the Percheron mare. And then this is Millie, the Tinker mare. These 3 horses will be owned by the local farmers. Next, we have Twilight. Twilight is the exclusive Knapstrapper stallion, and he is a school horse. Next is Emerald. Emerald is the 2024 Frisian stallion. So Emerald was originally owned by Abigail, except that he did buck a lot, so it was hard doing dressage with him. So she ended up selling him to the barn, and he is now a school horse. Then we have a Raven. Raven is the Mustang stallion, and he is owned by Abigail. After Raven, we have Eclipse. Eclipse is the Holsteiner mare, and she's a school horse. Then we have Poseidon. Poseidon is owned by the local farmers, and he's the Shire stallion. Then we have Poet and Black Pearl. Poet is a Lipizzaner colt, and Black Pearl is a Frisian filly. Again, these 2 will be owned by whoever owns their moms. Then we have Miss Fancy. Miss Fancy is a school horse, and she's also a Frisian mare. She is so cute. Raspberry is a school horse. Lotus is owned by Stephanie, and she's the 2024 exclusive Andalusian mare. Next, we have Whisper, and again, he's a foal, so whoever owns his mom will own him as well. After we have Luna, and of course, I'm not going to change her original owner, and this is Emily. Then we have the Arabian foal. His name is Coconut. He will be owned by whoever owns his mother. Next, we have Oakley, the Arabian gelding, and he will be owned by Leah. Then we have Mr. Willow, and he's the biggest and heaviest Schleich I have, and then he is owned by the local farmers. We have Brownie. He is a school horse, and he is currently up for lease. Then we have Mr. Dream. He is the Pinto stallion, and he is also a school horse, and he's also up for lease. So most school horses that have a pretty good level for shows and eventing, dressage, everything like that, they are up for lease so that they can do more things than just lessons. Then we have Gaia, the Trackner mare. I didn't really think of an owner for her yet. Maybe Jennifer, I don't really know, or one of the riders here, so we'll see. Rain is a little lesson pony, and same for Joy, except he isn't used in lessons because he's way too young. Then we have a Sephora, the Hanoverian mare, and she is owned by Brianna. Then we have a Cherry, the Morgan mare, and she's a school horse. Sleeping Beauty is, I don't remember if he's a Paso Fino or Paso Peruvian, but I think he's a Paso Fino. Anyways, he's a stallion, and he's owned by Stephanie. Actually, let's make it a bit clearer. He's actually owned by Abigail, this rider here, but he is being leased by Stephanie. Then we have Breezy, and Breezy is a Halfwinger stallion, Halfwinger gelding, sorry, and he is a school horse. He is a very, very old horse, so he is only used for trail rides. Then we have a Pepper, the Dartmoor pony mare, and she is a lesson pony. Next, we have a Spirit, the Mustang stallion, and he's a school horse. Next is Autumn, the Tennessee Walker mare, and she is a school horse. Okay, so this is a Sunset. He's the quarter horse stallion. This is Cinnamon. She is the German riding pony mare. This is Kit Kat. She's the Lusitano mare. And this is Apollo. He's the Palomino stallion. and these 4 horses are school horses. Then we have Mingo, he's the Tennessee Walker Colt. Pancake, she's the Holsteiner Filly. Frecky, he is the Fjord Bull and he's a magazine exclusive. Then we've got Lacey, the Thoroughbred Filly, and they are all foaled, so they belong to whoever their parents belong to. Now we have a Sienna who, like Vanilla over here, belongs to someone, to a breeder. She's a very young horse and she is at the barn just for training for a couple years, and then she will go off to a home. And lastly, we have a King. He's the Akelteke Stallion and he is owned by Ellie over here. Okay guys, so this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you all next time. Bye!